Welcome. This is Cambodia, a country of ancient civilizations nestled beside the bustles of modern city. With a rich history, beautiful landscapes, stunning islands, and the world's most incredible temples, Angkor Wat. Cambodia is a kingdom of wonder. However, with a 16.72 million population, Cambodia is still currently one of the poorest countries in the world. Causes of poverty in Cambodia were largely due to ineffective and oppressive governments, which failed to lift Cambodia out of poverty after the civil war between 1959 and 1975. The country struggled for many years, even into the early 2000s, with political unrest and turnover. And this problem have led to hunger issues. Not to mention, according to the Humans and Hope Association, 40% of Cambodia's rural population still live in multi-dimensional poverty, meaning families, kids, and adults are still going hungry every day. We can't ignore this problem because hunger is a thorn in the flesh of this nation. Many young children in Cambodia are suffering from this chaos because they can't stop the hungriness and start to eat food on the ground, which of course could lead to other problems such as decreasing health. Worst case scenario, they could die from different illnesses. Because Cambodia is still a developing country, most people are still living in poverty, especially people living in rural isolated areas such as Rattana, Bundolgiri, and Prewain. It's hard for them to have access to food because those provinces are too far. They live their life depending on the nations and crops. According to the World Food Program, 32% of children under 5 years of age are stunted, while 10% more suffer from wasting. This is due to a combination of factors such as food children are eating is not enough, and it does not contain the nutrients they need to grow and develop. So how can we help? How can we address it? How can we be the new rising sun if hunger keeps on rising and rising like a cloud? Well, I believe that if we work together and not ignore this problem, Cambodia will never suffer from hunger again. As we all know, Cambodia is still under the COVID-19 pandemic, so the first thing we all should do is follow the government COVID guideline. We all should listen and follow the instructions so the country can go back to the way it used to and people can earn money so they can buy food for their families. We all need to take action, get vaccinated, wear masks, use hand sanitizer, and especially go to the hospital as soon as possible if you have any strange symptoms similar to COVID. Secondly, our government should focus on developing more on the country's agricultural market so the economic growth and food security are stable for farmers and workers that live in rural areas. By building the capacity of local stakeholders and communities, Actions Against Hunger works to reduce undernutrition and lessen the impacts of climate change as well. We should all form as a family and work together now to help reduce this problem. And if we don't, our nation will never be cured from this hunger. And lastly, the third and final solution is to help create a charity in which people can donate monies, supplies, and food that we can send out to the poor. We can start small, but sooner it will grow if we can join forces. So in conclusion, Cambodia's people should never deserve this problem. Everyone should be healthy and food should be on everyone's plate. I believe that as a teenager and also Cambodia's new generation, we can make our country become a better place, destroy hunger, and everyone can live in peace.